Hey everybody, it's Friday Farm Vlog, and today we are going to go around doing our morning farm chores, letting out all the animals, and I will introduce you to the animals as we go. Everybody gets food and water first before I do any cleaning. I like to make sure everybody's happy first. So the first thing I do is I turn on the water. I use a hose to fill up everyone's water on the farm in the morning, and I tend to get a little distracted by petting all the animals and everything. So I do have my hose on a timer. With a well, I certainly wouldn't want it to keep running and potentially any leaks with the hose line and stuff, so I'll just show you. So I got one of these timers that after however many minutes I set it for, it shuts off the water valve, so that way water's not flowing through the hose. So I just set it with plenty of time, open up the valve, turn on the spigot. It's running, timer's counting down. Let's go make some animals happy. They are ready to come out this morning, ready to get some food and water in their bellies. The roosters are crowing, the goats are yelling. They are ready. Hello, good morning. Let's start with the goats. They are usually the most insistent on having breakfast, whereas the chickens have free choice. The female goats get fed grain twice a day, and so they are very insistent first thing in the morning about their grain. Good morning, Miss Elizabeth Bennett. I see you. Hello. Hello, Miss Amelia. Are you ready to come out? Alright, come on out. Come on, Miss Elizabeth. Alright, so we have Amelia Bedelia and her baby, Miss Elizabeth Bennett. And she's going to have her morning milk. And then beautiful Miss Fancy Nancy is patiently waiting in here because she gets her grain in here. Hmm. With her suspected pregnancy, we like to make sure that she gets to have her grain uninterrupted. And we do feed her up on the milk stand, so that way she continues to practice using the milk stand. No, here you go. Is that good? Yeah. No, I'm gonna get you guys some fresh water. Ooh. We're gonna let Mr. Darcy out because he wants some milk always. Is that good milk? Mm-hmm. At 3.5 months, they drain her udder pretty quickly. Nursing. Mr. Fitzwilliam Darcy is Amelia Bedelia's baby. Both him and his sister, Miss Elizabeth, are about 3.5 months now. And Mr. Darcy lives in the buck pen since he is capable of breeding at this point. We want to make sure that he only comes out for supervised visits, for some nursing and a little bit of play with his sister. And sometimes they'll play on the playground. Sometimes they play up on the pallets. Mr. Darcy, I see a little beard starting under here. Yeah, your mama's had enough. She doesn't want to nurse anymore. Time for you to go back with the bucks. Yeah, time to go back. And this is Calvin James and his twin brother Freddie James. They are the twin bucklings born to Fancy Nancy last summer. And this here is Rory. Rory is a buck that we purchased in the hopes of breeding him with Fancy Nancy. And we're hoping that she's pregnant with their kids. And in their buck pen, they have a fun little balance beam and some branches to play on. Oh, boys. Now in the boys' house, these boys, they just get hay. So I just make sure that they have plenty of hay and fresh water. Oh, no grain for the boys, no. Excuse me, oh no. Hi, Mr. Darcy. Okay, let's get you guys some fresh water. So their water buckets, I fill up fresh water twice a day, morning and night. Oh, hello. Miss Nancy is done. She's ready to come out. You girls can switch. Switch. Whoa. You going in? Oh, let me have my bucket back. I know your mama is a hungry girl. She's got a lot of milk to make for you babies. Alright, come on. Let's let mama eat. I'm gonna take Miss Elizabeth out of here. Alright, Miss Elizabeth, you want to help me with the water? Their buckets, I clean them out with soap and water as needed, but most days they just need a quick little rinse since I do refresh them twice a day. go. Mama will be out in a few minutes. Yeah. Miss Elizabeth, you don't belong with the boys. Come on. No. Come on. Out you go. I know. We'd love to stay and play. But not allowed. Sorry. Nancy, is your sister still eating? Yep, there's a beautiful girl. She's eating. Now our girls also get free choice hay as well. I have hay inside their shed. They do have a covered area that is connected to their shed with a little side door, which gives them access to more hay out here under the covered area. And it's also where I store shavings and straw for bedding. Alright girls, I can hear the chickens yelling. Gotta go let them out. So with it being summertime, leave it all open for them. So currently on the farm, we only have 80 animals right now. That was the 7 goats. We do have Sunny, our turtle that lives in our pond here. Sometimes he's sunbathing, but it's pretty cloudy this morning. So we'll probably see him later sunbathing. But he's got his own swimming pond here. And I gotta say, he's the easiest to take care of because I just need to make sure that his bubble pumps are still circulating, oxygenating the water. He's got plants for him to eat, and our pond is teeming with frogs, tadpoles, froglets, and so he's got plenty to eat. So he makes for a pretty easy pet. So Sunny the turtle, we adopted him from a pond store. He had originally been a pet living in a tank, but he outgrew the tank, and so we've given him a really nice home having a big pond all to himself. Can you hear them? They are ready to come out. Good morning! Hello! Hello, hello! Ooh, you chickies aren't even giving me a chance to put your little ladder up. Your little ramp. There, does that make it better? So they do get free choice starter grower feed, and I fill up their water twice daily. Yep, looks like they could use a bit more there. With 27 in here, they go through feed pretty quick. And even with the water being up elevated, they still get it all messy. So Usually needs to get switched out. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not cleaned it yet. That was just the initial spray. I still gotta fill it up. So these chicks do not have names yet because we have not decided yet which ones we are keeping. Once we choose the ones that we are going to keep, they'll get names and will be added to our flock eventually once they get a bit bigger. But they're certainly not making it easy on us to choose because they're all pretty friendly. These chicks are sure starting to get pretty adventurous. Oh, you're going out on a limb there. Ow! Thank you. We don't want to scare the chickies. I can definitely hear those chickens. Good morning. All right. In here is our main breeds. Oh. We have Clifford, our rooster, and T-Bone is our other rooster. This little one is Junior Rose. Our broody mama, Charlotte, had 4 baby chicks. So they are also in here. They don't have names, but Charlotte has her 4 babies. She's been teaching everything they need to know about being chickens. And they sure are eager to learn. Hello, so we have Sandra D. We have Roxy. There's Junior Rose again. Briar Rose over here is the mother of Junior Rose. She was a broody mama and had Junior Rose. And then taking a drink over there. It's hard to see. Let's see. My favorite Francine. My best egg layer. We got DW in the back there. And Ruby Lee. Ruby Lee. And then we have Mona Lisa. Oh, and there's Diamond. Hello. She's teaching them how to dust bathe. Hi, Junior Rose. You still have a little nail polish on your dough. Francine, my girl. Oh, Roxy and Joy are having some water. Alright, the only one missing is Fern. Hi, Fern. Hello, sweet girl. How are your eggs? Can I say hello this morning? Oh, that would be a no. She's normally friendly, but since she's been sitting on eggs, she's turned into a little velociraptor. She doesn't like us to go near her eggs. Last I looked, she had 14, but the way she's been hoarding eggs, I have a feeling she might have even more under there. But she won't let me look. have a feeling she won't let me touch her chicks when they're born too. But that's okay. We got some eggs in the nest box. Thank you, ladies. T-Bone's taking the opportunity to have a little breakfast. Now roosters, they like to scrape out the food. Now with the treadle feeder having a grate on the inside, he can't actually get the food out everywhere, which is a good thing because we don't want it attracting rodents. So I just like to check on the level of feed. This will usually hold 25 pounds of feed, so I'll fill this up, and usually it takes about 2 weeks for them to get through it. But they have enough to last them at least probably 4 more days. They do end up kicking a lot of the straw and bedding underneath it, which can make it a little harder for the pedal to fully go down. So each day I like to just clear an area around it, make it a little bit easier for them to fully open the pedal. I gotta say, they do keep their waterer much cleaner, so I do check it daily, but it being a bigger water, usually I don't have to change it daily. And I gotta say, it's looking pretty good today. It looks like they're figuring out dust bathing pretty well. Now when Fern's eggs hatch, we're gonna need to move her to the maternity ward down here where Charlotte's been staying with her chickie babies, but it doesn't keep them contained anymore. They came running out this morning, so they no longer keeping themselves contained. But they get starter grower feed, which with only the 4 chicks, they don't go through it very quick, and then they get fresh water in their feeder as needed. All right, chickie babies, time for me to go check on the rooster chicks. So these are our approximately 4-month-old roosters, and they get moved every other day in their chicken tractor.
They want to be moved. Can you move them? They really want to be moved.
So we alternate between who gets the free range between our main flock and these roosters. We don't want the roosters going stir crazy, so we do let them free range every other day typically. And so today is their day. Yesterday was our main flock's day to free range, so today they get to come out.
Can I let them out?
Of course, go ahead. And these 18 roosters are not staying, so they do not have names.
But did you see that one?
Yeah.
He would like it. Oh my.
Oh.
Whoa! At least he didn't attack me.
So just in a day, they eat all of that grass. So that'll get moved down here so they can eat this grass. But they love being out and being able to find bugs. And sharing the news when they find something.
They found it. They're like fleas.
Now they get free choice starter grower feed as well as their water. I change twice a day because they always get it messy. This is Anna, our 3-year-old St. Bernard. She prefers to get water from the hose every day. Whereas our South African Mastiff Oaken is afraid of the hose. You okay, buddy? He's a year old now, training to be a farm dog, huh? Yeah, you're trying. Okay, so that's food and water for the farm animals back here. I'm gonna turn the hose water off now because I'm gonna remember to do it. Sometimes the timer actually runs out before I'm finished and then I gotta go and put a little bit more time, but we did it today without running out of time, so that's good. Oh, we only had 15 minutes left. And then I just release out any extra pressure. We are good. Okay, now we are gonna head to the house because we got more animals to feed. Are you hungry? You look hungry. Yeah, you look hungry. I know you're hungry and you're patiently waiting. You're gonna be patient, right? Thank you. All right, Anna. Your breakfast. Now Oaken has to get fed in this gated area. Wait. Sit. Wait. Okay, go. We are working on impulse control, but he will steal Anna's food, so gated area it is. Now we have 2 farm cats. They like to sleep in our garage. This is Kitten Mittens and Spooky Pookie. He's not in yet, but he likes to come and go throughout the day. They get free choice food and water. They love to bring us some rodents as prizes. My daughter likes to sprinkle in some catnip in there. It's very nice of them to bring prizes, but then we have to go dispose of them. I like to give them fresh water daily. But yeah, they just get free choice food and water. They do also have a litter box, but honestly they rarely ever use it unless it's like pretty bad weather outside. Are you all done eating? That's all for you. It's all for you, bud. And your brother, of course, huh? Alright, so you have seen my 7 goats, my 27 chicks, my flock of 14 hens and roosters, plus 4 chicks with them, my 18 roosters, my 2 dogs, my 2 cats. Can't forget Sunny the turtle. So that covers 75 of the 80 animals. So we have 5 left to show you. Let's go see them. All right, we have 5 chicks left from our incubator experiment, and they sure are messy. So they are gonna get some fresh water. They get free choice food. Right, babies? I know. But for now, I keep them on paper towels because they had their Merrick's vaccine, and I like to keep them in as disease-free of an environment as possible initially until they go outside. So they sure do mess up their paper towels, but it's quick enough to clean. Nice fresh water. You guys got plenty of food. You got your heat. Now these 5, they do not have names because they are for sale. Here he is, Spooky Pookie. Better late than never, right buddy? Animal number 80. We did it. So thanks for joining me today. If you haven't started your farm yet, what are you waiting for? Get your farm on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to farm? A wicked awesome farm. Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah, welcome to our show.